Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. So tonight of all nights, they're going to turn around and make this. This is going to be the longer version. Oh my God, that trips me out. It's like you can't make up its mind. Facebook better not come around, turn around and say I'm going to lock you out like they did last time, because I'll be pissed. I hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Welcome to Vibe Time with Geri. Michaela wasn't able to make it on tonight. She wasn't sure if she was going to be able to come on tonight, but I just went ahead and figured that we could do a reschedule on it because, you know, I don't want anybody to feel like they got to come on if they're not having some stuff going on. So it's all good. I got David Flowers, so I'm okay. Look at that long version. Now, y'all know every week on my Vibe Time show, it never does the long version. Always does the short version. And now of all nights, it wants to do the long version of this. It has been one heck of a day, you guys. My neck on this side is swollen. My ear is swollen. I've had an earache all day. It hurts. Like this ear, this whole side from here over is swollen. So I don't know what's going on with it. But it is painful. So I haven't reached out to a lot of people today. I apologize. It's painful. Let's see. Is it going to shorten up? Let me take myself off of mute. Welcome everybody to Vibe Time with Geri. Welcome on StreamYard and welcome on Blog Talk Radio. Michaela was supposed to come on this evening, but she's not able to. We're going to do a reschedule on that. So I have David Flowers coming on with me tonight. And that's going to be fun. Y'all know David Flowers, or some of you do. For some of you who do not know David Flowers, he does the tours at the Manor House in Williamsburg, but he's also written a book. We recently did a paranormal one-on-one class, and that was a lot of fun. We had a really good time with the people there, really nice people. And we plan to go to Belgrove. So he's just an awesome person. And his wife is cool too. I haven't met her yet. I can't wait to meet her in person. She seems like a really nice lady. Anybody that wants to know about paranormal events, I know that I told some people this past Saturday, go to Virginia Paranormal Events, the Virginia Paranormal Events page on Facebook. Hello with, hi Kimberly, with John Stevens. He's the creator of that page, but he also has a website, www.virginiaparanormalevents.com. That gives you all the latest events of what is going on within the state, because everybody lives in different places. Not everybody can make it to Williamsburg. Not everybody can make it to Belgrove. Not everybody can make it to, all these places. So, go online and go on that website or go on the Facebook page to see if you can get something, closer in your area. Got some sea shanties to sing there. You're so cute. Let me cut this down so it don't interfere. Okay, so David Flowers. Let me take him off of mute. I see another hand up there. Who might that be? Oh. Hello? Hello? How are you? Here. I was going to say, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am fine. Thank you for coming on.
Not a problem.
I appreciate
Always
it.
Happy to help.
I appreciate that. So, what would you like to talk about? Because, I mean, we just recently did our class, and that was a blast.
Yeah, I had a great time. I was getting tongue twisted and forgot half the stuff I wanted to say, but still had a good time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But you wrote the book, so you shouldn't have got tongue twisted on anything because you wrote the book Paranormal 101, or, Welcome to the World of Paranormal. So, no, I didn't really think you got tongue twisted on that.
It took me 5 years to write the darn thing, so.
Yeah, it's a good book, though. I'll have to say that's a really good book. I downloaded it on Kindle
I
and I
appreciate
have it.
that.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got the paper version of it, but I also downloaded it on my Kindle too, because I like to be able to quick reference stuff. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Kimberly's
yeah.
on, but she's lagging.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So hopefully everything will be okay. But yeah, I mean, that's a really good book for y'all that
yeah,
haven't read
I
it yet.
know.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I had you on the StreamYard at the same time as on the phone, and I could hear you on the phone before I could hear you on StreamYard.
Oh, lovely. I don't mind
Yeah.
StreamYard, but I just
So,
I think it's better. I know you can do the split screen stuff, but I really think it's better if I just have people call in, because I think that when you have, and Ryan and I talked about it, when you got Blog Talk Radio going, which, that's the actual switchboard, and then you got StreamYard going, it it lags it and it causes an echo, and I don't really think that there's anything that we can do to fix it.
yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, so, and I think my sister is on too, but she's on the actual switchboard call. She can't get on the internet like everybody else can because where she lives at. So she actually calls in every week.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't think that there's much we can do about the lagging with Blog Talk and StreamYard unless you just completely not use Blog Talk. But then on the flip side of that, then everybody would have to get on StreamYard, and the disadvantages with that is lagging.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well, if everybody was just on StreamYard, you wouldn't have to call in, and then there would be no lagging.
Yeah, but then sometimes on StreamYard, if people don't cut the devices, like not everybody knows to cut their volume down on devices, and like on Crossroads, there sometimes has been some issues with echoing.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
So it's like, you know, it's like a catch-22, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Did you have any? Do you have any good responses or anything on Friday night with your group?
you mean as far as activity?
Yeah, activity with your group.
Yeah, we had some hits on the REM pod, and I haven't had a chance to listen to my body cam yet because I've been here at my mom's, but when I get back I'll be listening to that. But we had some stuff on the REM pod, and then in the basement we had a really good hit on when I asked if they knew who you were. Um, that was recorded as a hit of yes on the REM pod. They didn't say yes. We didn't run any necrophonic apps or anything like that. But yeah, we got a hit off of that. They knew who you were, which I thought was kind of neat.
Yeah. When I was in the basement with my group, we had the K2 going, and it was getting responses on cue with some of the questions we were asking.
Right.
And I went through my voice recorder, and I didn't hear anything as far as responses, as far as EVPs, but we were getting quite a bit of the K2 responses.
Right. Yeah,
and I'd ask some of the questions. I'd ask some of the questions a couple of times and got the same response.
Right. Yeah, I got responses in is it the cigar room? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, the smoking lounge.
Yeah, smoking lounge. I got a couple little responses on the K2 meter, but that's about it. AC/DC, yay! Kimberly said she was listening to AC/DC, so she had to get off a minute. Okay, we'll let you slide on that one. I like AC/DC, so I can let you slide on the AC/DC thing. But yeah, I mean, like I said before, and I'll say it again with the Manor House and other places, not just with the Manor House. They may not mess with equipment that much, but it doesn't mean they're not there.
You're absolutely right.
I mean,
there's one time we'll get responses with the K2 or the REM pod and no EVPs, and another time we won't get anything with the K2 or the REM pod, but we get all sorts of EVPs.
Yeah, it's wild out there. So, and you've been out there for what, 11 years, 11 or 12 years?
Yeah, going on 12 years.
Yeah, so that's a long time to.
No, in fact, it is 12 years. It is 12 years because I've been there since 2010.
Yeah, so that's a long time.
Yeah, so it is. Yeah.
God, that is a long time for a person to.
I've been out there longer than some of the employees.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say that's a very long time to be out there. But I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of things that's happened over the years with you being out there too.
Oh yeah. I've got I've got EVPs out the tail. Got a photo of a full body apparition. A video of what I would consider to be a true orb, and as you know, I'm a big orb skeptic. I've heard disembodied voice with my own ears. I've been touched. I've just about everything out there. With the exception of anything negative, nothing negative. I haven't experienced that out there.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I bet. I mean, it's a very active place, and that's what we were talking about the other day. When we did our class together, don't underestimate the places that you go to. Because
very true.
Yeah, something that looks so quiet, and I mean, it is to me harmless out there, but it's funny when people don't think that spirit is around you when it really is. I like it when you do the dowsing rod demonstration in the one room. What's the room called? See, I have to learn this stuff if I'm going to help you. What's that? The other room, the Tolliver room. What's it called?
Yeah, we don't have a name for that room.
Well, we'll just have to call it Mr. Tolliver's room. It seems to be that's where he stays at.
Yeah, it's the room to the right when you go in.
Yes, room to the right when you walk in the door. I told Kimberly she has to come out there with me one time.
Yeah, and I honestly believe that while I'm in the house, I believe Mr. Tolliver follows me around while I'm in there. Because I can get responses from him in any room that we're there.
Yeah. See, do you think so? Really? Do you think that he goes from place to place? Like, have you taken the dowsing rods from one room to another?
Yeah, one room and I've gotten an EVP from him up in the round table room.
Oh, that's wild. So he does follow you around.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't have thought that with him. I would have thought that he would have stayed in the one particular room to the chair to the left, because that's where I feel the energy at, is the chair to the left.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel it so strong there.
Yeah, well, I've got dowsing rod responses from just about every room in the house. And then, like I said, I've got an EVP from him in the round table room.
That's my favorite room out of the whole house.
And that room and the dining room are the two rooms that we get the least amount of activity in, is those two rooms.
You mean the round table room too? But I like that room.
Yeah. I think you're a magnet because you get stuff in that room all the time.
Yeah, it could be.
And I get stuff in that room ever so often.
It could be my fan club that, as Kimberly has blatantly said, it probably is spirits that follow me around. We have figured that out. It took me a while to put two and two together to realize that the spirit that calls me Blondie really didn't come from Old House Woods. It's been this attachment all this time, and he just follows me around everywhere. As long as he's cute, I don't care. But if he's like an ugly spirit, I don't want him around me. He better not be one of those creepy ones. Ew. He's got to be cute. You know what I mean? For real. The most I've seen when I've asked for him to show me what he looks like intuitively here, the most I've been shown is black pants and a black and white like checkered flannel shirt. And when I want to see from the neck up, I can't, because he won't show me, and that just kind of sucks.
He won't show you from the neck up?
No, I can't see him from the neck up, but I can see him from the neck down. Black jeans, and it presents like that every time. Black jeans with a black and white checkered type, black and white flannel shirt. Young too, younger than I am. That much I know. That we're not the same age. That much I know. So
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if I show up to the ghost tour wearing black jeans and a black and white checkered shirt?
I'm gonna pop you. You better not. Oh my God, you better not. Thanks, Siobhan. Could be a stylist, maybe Kimberly. I don't know. But that's my name, Blondie. But that's how I've seen him at. You better not pop up in that. But knowing you as humorous as you are, you would do something like that. Yeah, he called me Blondie at the old house. Yeah, you would do something like that. I think maybe seeing him in black and white could be. I mean, when I saw him, and it's presented like that 2 times now, it was here, and it was like almost in a wooded area, but he just showed the pants and the shirt, but it kind of was in color. So it's just weird. Not weird, but I would like to see who likes me and wants to follow me around everywhere and call me Blondie. I want to know who it is. I want to know. Like I said, as long as they're cute, I'm okay. If they're ugly, you got to go. Better not be one of these ones that have a pale white face with these big dark and black eyes, or I'm going to be mad. Follow me around all that time, calling me Blondie, getting my hopes up. Yeah, Kimberly.
Look like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, Kimberly. See, this is Kimberly right here. Ha ha. He won't give you no head. Ha ha. Yeah, thanks. Oh my God. Only she would say that. You are so funny, but he won't. All right. She's just now I feel like I'm on a different show. Stop. Oh Lord. Anyway. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but you know what? I think we need to test that theory next time I come up to the manor house and find out if the spirits that are active in the round table room are they spirits that have followed me, or is it people that stay there? But I can tell you,
I think that'd be an excellent thing to check out.
Yeah, I think we need to check that out. But in Eliza's room, there were hits in that room on the fireplace mantle with the REM pod, and you when you walk from one room to the other, there, like downstairs, it's nice and clear. It's like you don't feel no heaviness. Feels good downstairs. When you start coming upstairs to the first room, to me, it's a little bit heavy, but when you go, the dining room is okay to me, but when you hit the round table, those two rooms, it's like there's an energy shift between them, and I don't know why. Has anybody that's come into the building besides, you've had a lot of psychics in there, have they ever said anything like that?
Well, I pretty much don't listen to the quote unquote psychics, because if I had $1 for everyone that came in there, I'd be rich.
Yeah, true. But the ones that you have had there, the mantle, there was something, and we tested it with the K2 meter too. We tested it to make sure that nothing was going off, like that there couldn't be any type of anything setting the fireplace mantle off, setting that off with the REM pod, because I put the REM pod up there, but we ran the K2 meter there. I always run it first to make sure that there's nothing there, and there was nothing there that was setting off the K2 meter. So when the REM pod started going off, I was like, we were getting responses with that, and that's also on the body cam footage.
Yeah, because the K2 meter is more sensitive than the REM pod.
Yeah. And see, my REM pod, I know it's not like everybody else's REM pod where it's, they'll want that expensive one that everybody has. I just don't have that one. And, but that one just would not stop going off. And, I was like, okay, and I think I've told you that already. I figured, well, maybe it's malfunctioning, but it's not. When I took it to the basement, when we were investigating there, nothing. There was nothing there. You know what I mean? It didn't go off. It went off one time for a split second and then went back to its normal self. So I don't think it's my REM pod. I think it's something manipulating my REM pod. And we had that happen last time I was there in the round table room. It just would not stop. But then the next day when I took it to the museum and sat it on the floor, it was fine.
Yeah. Personally, I like your REM pod. I like yours better than mine in some ways. But personally, I think a part of it is you.
I mean,
because I joke around saying you're a magnet, but I honestly believe that you are.
I suppose, Kimberly. Kimberly, your thoughts? She's on here, but she's on the chat part. Yeah, but I want to have a good explanation for my REM pod. Like, do I need to have somebody that knows about REM pods take a look at it? You know, because it's
No, I think your REM pod. Yeah, I believe your REM pod works fine.
okay.
It goes off for you. And I think if you had, let's say you use John's REM pod Saturday or Friday night, I think his would have went off for you just fine, just like that one was.
You think so? Well, I think we need to test that theory too. I mean, the REM pod that I have, I know is super. It's a little bit more sensitive than the red one, and I got it off of, I can't think of the name. It's not Ghost Stop. It's something else. It's something similar to that. They're on the I'm trying
Ghost
to.
Hunter store.
It might be that one. Yeah, I think I got it from that one. Let me go. I'll look. I'll tell you in a second because it's they have equipment just like the Ghost Stop, but they, let me see, ghost hunting store. But their equipment is cheaper than, yeah, I think it's Ghost Hunting Shop. That's what my sister said. Yeah. It's cheaper there than it is on Ghost Stop. Because that cost me a little over $100, whereas the REM pods that y'all get is a little bit higher than that. And I can't get on Google right now because it keeps kicking me off every time I want to go on here. But I think it is what you said. Because they have the S7, they have S7 boxes and everything there.
Yeah.
But it's cheaper. Let me see. Ghost hunting. Let me see.
Yeah.
Nothing wants to load, and it would figure that my internet would want to screw up on my phone when I'm trying to look up something. Figures. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Because they have reasonable equipment. And it gets to you lightning fast too. And you're not paying all the shipping that you pay when you get on the, it's not wanting to load. You don't pay all that shipping that you have to pay when you're like if you would on Ghost Stop. Yeah, Ghost Hunter Shop. I can't, it won't let me get on there to see, but figures my internet would screw up when I'm trying to look up something. Never fails. Let's see, Ghost. But they got nice equipment. Is it store or shop?
Store.
Store. Okay.
Yeah, it's ghosthunterstore.com.
Okay. Are you able to see it? Because I can't. Yeah, I think that's it. Ghost. Dang, I didn't know they had stores in Virginia Beach. Oops, my bad. Is it that one? I don't know if it's that one either.
No, theghosthunterstore.com, all one word.
Okay.
They're up in they're in Philly.
Okay.
They're out of Philly.
I haven't received any emails from them lately. So, because normally I'll get emails when they have equipment on sale and stuff like that. Yeah, Ghost Hunter Store.
Yeah, they don't have any REM pods. Yeah, they don't have any REM. Well, they got a micro red pod, whatever the hell that is. But they don't have anything like yours.
You know what? Because I don't think that's it either. I think it's a different. I think it's I swear to God, being listened to on our conversations when Alexa gets on the app and says, go to the ghost hunting store when I haven't even freaking talked to Alexa. It just came up. Look, skip the store, skip the screens, and reorder essentials with Alexa. And we're sitting over here talking about stores. I don't know. Maybe Spirit is interfering with our conversation here because I can't. I'm trying to look up stuff and I can't get online to do it. Don't. But I don't think that's it. When the email comes up, I'll send it to. I'll send the link to you when the email comes up because normally I get emails from them and everything, and that their equipment.
Yeah, when you send it to me.
Yeah, I don't think that's the name of it either. I was trying to get on my hotspot since my internet wants to act up. Let me get on hotspot because I was trying to look through it through my email. But they had their equipment. They got nice equipment and it's more reasonable. Yeah, Alexa is a little bitch, isn't she? She sure is. Kimberly said Alexa's a bitch. She is. It listens to every damn thing. Everything.
Yeah, I need reasonable price stuff because I've already spent my allowance for equipment this year. Buying that Tascam and the body cam.
Yeah. But you know what? Those are two good things that you got, though. Siri pulls her hair. Yeah, I know. But let me see. Let me see if I can type in ghost and what comes up. You know how you get those emails from different places. If I type that in, that might pop up if the internet ever decides it wants to work. So, because like I said, they always have nice stuff and it's very reasonable. Them REM pods, those red ones are expensive as hell.
Yeah, on that Ghost Hunter store, I was just on that website, and the one exactly like John has, because his is an upgraded version of what I've got, and it's on sale for $169.
Yeah.
Normally $225.
Yeah. And see, I haven't bought any new equipment this year because I think that I got enough equipment to cover us when like Kim and I do investigations out of Old House Woods. I think we're pretty good on equipment because I have the Tascam, I have the body cam, the K2 meter, the S7 box. I've got two of those actually, or SB boxes, whatever, SB7 boxes. I have two. My recorder, my 360 periscope, which I love. That's my favorite one out of everything. And my light up rods, plus your dowsing rods, plus the other dowsing rods. I have a dowsing rod fetish along with a pendulum fetish.
I'm getting ready to say that.
Yeah, I got a pendulum fetish. My girlfriend came to see me at the museum on Saturday and brought me a really beautiful brand new chakra based pendulum. And it's really funny because I had been looking at that pendulum for over a year and I wasn't getting it. I just didn't get it. I was like, nah, I'm not going to get it right now. I'm not going to get it. And then here she walks in coming from Florida and bought it for me.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was like, here, I got you something. And then she got me this tiger's eye, like it's a worry stone. She brought that to me. And then she brought me that pendulum, which is on my mom's table because I didn't want nothing to happen to it. But it's really nice. It's got it's like a pyramid. And then it has a piece of clear quartz point on the top. And then it has the chakra beads in it. It's really pretty. It's a nice pendulum. It's got good energy to it too.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's really cool. So talk about the tours because you've started tours back up and you've written the one part, right? You've written my parts, right?
Just about. I'm about halfway done now.
Is it that long? How many pages is it?
Yeah, but I'm a slow typer.
No. Is it?
The tours are Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday now, starting at 9 o'clock.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 9 o'clock, and it's $15, right? $15. So, and you have to call the activities desk.
Yes, call the activities desk, and they take credit card over the phone.
All right, what's the number? The activities for the 50th billion time
is 220-1200.
Y'all got that? Let me put it in the comments. 1200. Put
and then the resort operator will answer and just ask for the activities desk.
Okay. Put that in the comments. That's fun to do too. There. I think it'll enter. I don't know. The internet's moving really slow. So yeah, y'all can call the activities desk. It's $15 and then you'll get your tours. 9 o'clock. All through the summer. All right, so how many pages are you up to with what I'm supposed to talk about or what I'm supposed to be studying?
6.
6?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And probably got another 6 to 8 pages.
Oh my. You're going to make me cringe.
But I'm typing in large font because I know you're blind.
True. No, activities desk. Not sex, Kimberly. Activities desk. Stop eating them shrimps.
This is a family resort, not whitetail.
Yes, did you hear that? It's a family resort. It's not the. You are so funny. She said go sex because I got no head. And I'm sitting over here thinking that she's talking about the what's the hotel called is it 8 Ball? What is it called out here in Newport News? Hotel 8 or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Motel 8.
Yes.
Right there on Jefferson.
Yes, Manor House is not Motel 8. Oh my gosh. But it's a fun tour. Whitetail. She's so funny. You better not talk to Kim about whitetail because she's saying, "What do you know about that, David Flowers?" Oh my goodness. We better stop you in your tracks.
Don't ask me no questions. I'll tell you no lies.
That's right. And it'll pop you right upside your head. You better Kapow! I can just see that long-handled spoon knock you out. Kimberly started it. Just tell her it's
What
Kim.
do you think I learned about it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Just tell him it's Kimberly Ashbury Moxley's fault. We'll just blame it all on Kimberly. The usual. It'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go.
It'll be fine. Deer Park, she's a trip. Yeah, I remember Deer Park too. So there are some people, excuse me, that are, new to my friends. I'm sorry, Facebook. It made me choke. Can you talk a little bit about your book and what it covers? Because some people don't know.
Hey, my book, the title is Welcome to the World of Paranormal. It's a beginner's guide to paranormal investigation and ghost hunting. It's puts to rest some of the misconceptions a lot of people have about when they're watching those ghost hunting shows, thinking that's how it actually happens, when it's not. It just gives you the do's and don'ts, goes over equipment, how to do things.
So can we talk a little bit about the do's and the don'ts? I mean, we covered it on class, but some people don't know the do's and the don'ts because they watch TV.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that you see on a couple of those, couple of the ghost hunting shows, you'll see them taunt or provoke the ghosts or spirits. That's a definite don't.
Yeah.
Definite don't.
Yeah, but can you elaborate on that though, as to why? Because some people don't understand that they literally watch TV and they see the people on there doing it, so they think that that's okay. But why wouldn't it be? I mean, why not? Your whole point is to communicate with them.
Not okay, because the way I tell people is, if that's the only way I'm going to make contact with the ghost, I don't want to do it. Because when ghosts get mad, people get hurt.
Yeah.
They get scratched or pushed or whatever. And in rare cases, they have some sort of attachment.
Right.
And I'm a good sized man. And I can fight a lot of things. You can't fight that stuff.
Right.
Because when they fight, they don't fight fair. They fight to win.
Right. Very true. Big difference between taunt and harassment. Yeah. Kimberly said there's a big difference between taunting something and just like outright harassing them. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And when I say don't taunt, I'm not talking about or don't argue with them or whatever. I'm not talking about if something happens, let's say you're being as polite as you can be and you still get pinched or whatever, and the occasional swear word pops out and you call them a dirty SOB, that's just retaliation.
Right.
You're not taunting there. You're reacting.
Yeah. Kimberly said ugly taunting. Yeah. Bad, ugly taunting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. You go in there and ask them to say, hey, can you touch me? Or can you roll these cat balls across the floor? There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But you don't want to go in there calling them names and being disrespectful.
Right. Right. And
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that I've seen on the TV shows that I just, that's the one thing I do not agree with and I believe is wrong. Because I tell everybody all the time, there's a bunch of teams out there. Each team does things a little bit differently. I'm not saying I'm right and they're wrong. I'm just saying it's a different way of doing it. But that is the one thing that I do consider to be completely wrong.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I've never done anything like that. I have, given them permission to like touch my hand or, but not taunting or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
And sometimes I haven't. I mean, I went to one place and there was a little girl spirit and she was playing with my hair. And I felt that cold chill on my left side, and I could feel my hair being played with. I'll never forget it. And Dennis Eslock was like, "You have a little girl standing next to you, and she's playing with your hair, curious about your colors, because I never keep my hair one color. I always do multiple colors." And she was looking at my hair, but I could feel her touching my hair, and it didn't scare me or anything because she was just so gentle. You know.
Yeah, and you can, yeah, you more most people that I know, you're more in tune to that. You can feel if somebody has malicious intent versus a curious little girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. You can definitely feel that energy. And Kimberly said is that ain't nothing wrong with talking up spirit, but being threatening, rude, and just disrespectful is a whole nother thing, which is true.
Yes.
Very true. Very.
Another thing that I see people doing, it's not something that they catch from TV. I think it's more excitement than anything. Is when they are running an EVP session, they're doing rapid fire questions. Mm-hmm. They're like, "What's your name? How old are you?" Just back to back to back. They're not giving the spirits or the ghosts any chance to answer the first question, because they may need a little extra energy to answer questions if they're doing to where you can actually hear even through a voice recorder. Give them a few seconds. My standard time is probably between 15 and 20 seconds in between each question.
Yeah.
If you're going to get an answer, it'll be within that time.
Yeah, because I noticed even when we were at the Manor House doing the investigation on Friday, that spirit, as far as where the REM pod was concerned, and we asking them that question if they knew who you were, it took them longer than 10 seconds to set that off. But I still knew that they were answering that question, and it was pertaining to you,
right,
because there was no other question asked after that. There was just silence, and you do have to give them time.
Yeah, and if you were in there doing rapid fire questions, you wouldn't know what question they were answering.
Right, exactly. And yeah, I tell people to give about Kimberly, she gives about a 5-second pause, but I give about a 10-second. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm tainted. Yeah, she knows all the tricks of the trade. Yeah. There's a lot of tricks on these ghost hunting shows that people don't understand. They do a lot of tricks to make it seem like something's paranormal when it isn't.
Yeah. It's like we were talking not too long ago on a lot of these ghost hunting shows. They walk around with their walkie-talkies and kind of press the button and make whatever piece of equipment flash, make it look good for TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Kimberly said she hadn't seen a show that's not real yet. Yeah, I know, because if we was to do if Flowers and I was to do a live TV show with the Manor House, it's not the same as you're doing, you know what I mean, on TV. You know what I'm saying? Not with the producers, and people would be like, "Oh, this is boring." And it's not really boring to us, but it's not all that drama like you see on TV. Same thing if we was to go to Old House Woods and sit there and do a documentary on it, or show how, paranormal investigations are really done. The amount of hours that we sit and listen to something would bore a person. It's really not all that exciting.
You're absolutely right.
You know, all you need is some batteries and
And
a
to me,
CB radio.
it,
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, to me, what makes it worth coming back all these years is when you're out there doing something and you get that really good EVP or a really good photo or piece of video that you can't recreate, you can't explain.
Yeah.
That's what makes it all worthwhile to me.
Right. Yeah. And there's a couple of things that has happened out there that you can't you just there's no explanation for it. And I still up to this day with my body cam and it losing that time, I'm still not understanding that because I have used it at the manor house quite a few times after that. I've used it in other places and there it has not lost time. But that one segment, you know, when we were talking in the room where the smoking lounge is, there was stuff going on, but and I was excited that it was recorded, and then come there was a lag time, and it wasn't even on there.
Yeah, yeah, because right there, that's a perfect example. Something really good happening, you're recording it, and then it's not there because how they do it, I have no clue.
Yeah.
They just mess with it with the electronics.
Yeah, and it was just weird on the time that it picked back up on upstairs. It was almost like it was cut off for a brief. What time did I lose? I think I lost 20 seconds of record time of something that was going there, and I was excited that we got it. And then when I got home, there was nothing. That time was gone completely. Hours and hours of sitting, walking. Yep. Then out of the blue, boom, you catch something, and she's right. You know, but that's just I can't explain that lag time on that. And my body cam has never done that ever again. Just in that old house woods, it happened one time, not on a lag time. It was I thought the little sucker was all nice and, you know, charged, and I'm sitting all here all excited because we got ARG on the necrophonics, and I'm like, oh Kimberly, don't worry, it's recorded on my recording. The little bitch was dead. The body cam was dead, and I was mad because I had charged it before I left my house. I know I did. I charge it every time before I leave. I make sure it's fully charged, and I was excited that we finally got that, you know, ARG, which we had gotten a couple times, but it was nice to have it recorded, and it didn't record because it died. And yeah, Old House Woods, you would like it at Old House Woods because it's a paranormal lab, and I totally agree with Kimberly on that. The amount of times that we've been down in that area, and you know, you have to keep a log on that, you know, because it has everything. You really got to go there with us one time.
Where is Old House Woods again? I know you told me that before.
It's in Diggs. It's in Matthews County.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit of a drive for you, but
they're by the water, right?
yeah, but it's got a nice beach, you know, but it's amazing out there. It's really fun to be out there. I hope they never build it up. I hope nobody buys any of the land that they have knocked the trees down on. It's been cursed. Nobody can get it. But it's just a beautiful place. I mean, and you stay on the road. You don't go in the woods. So
yeah, I don't think I'd want to go in the woods out there after dark.
no, and you have to be aware of everything there. Like Kimberly says, you do have to be aware, and that is very, very true out there. It's a whole different energy out there. She's right. Summertime is coming.
Yeah.
So
Friday nights are available. Friday nights are available. Saturday nights would kind of suck.
Yeah. Well, Friday nights isn't bad. I mean, we've been out there. We like going out there on a full moon. Yeah, Kimberly said you got to be there where the raccoons out there too, because you know you got to you got to watch the wild.
Rabbit, raccoon, or a snake.
Yeah, you got to watch the wildlife out there, the snapping turtles in the ditches. You got to be careful. Yeah, loons at on the swamp. Yeah, you got to watch out for all kinds of stuff out there. It's you got your paranormal stuff, but you also got your animals that'll eat you alive. So
you get a suit of armor to wear out there.
Yeah, I know, right? But anyway, let me see how much longer we got. We've got about 3 whole minutes. Bobcat, my Wampus cat. Yeah, there's a bobcat somewhere out there too. So you got to watch out. But that I don't think that cat will bother you. We stay on the road. We don't go in the actual woods. We've always stayed on the road because that's what you're supposed to do anyway. But some paranormal teams have taken advantage of that and went to the woods when they wasn't supposed to because there's no trespassing signs all over the place, but they did it anyway. We won't name names. Kimberly wants to know what's the strangest thing that you've ever seen, David, before we have to get kicked off the air. We got about 2 minutes. So what's one of the strangest things you've ever seen?
Paranormal wise?
Yes.
I've seen mist with my own eyes, the mist that I couldn't explain. That's probably the strangest thing I've seen with my own eyes.
Gotcha. Legends were all seen from the road. Yeah. She's talking about some of the old house wood stuff, but that's true. Most of the stuff. Yeah. Legends. Yeah. Now she's laughing at me because we know what legends are. So, all right. So you are doing a tour Saturday. What's today? You do a tour tomorrow, right?
Today's Tuesday.
All right. Today's Tuesday.
Yeah, tomorrow, Saturday, then, yep.
Yeah. And then when you get, yeah, Kimberly said, come on down to Old House Woods. And then when you get paid, when you get done with my 20-page manor house tour, I have to study that. Do I got that right?
Yeah.
And my boss is an asshole. I forgot about all that. You said it, not me. Oh. Well.
I can't deny it.
Yeah, I know. Well, when I do see you, I'll have to figure out when I'm coming back out. We'll have to figure all that out. I got to get Kimberly a book, so bring a book next time so I can get it for her.
I've got them all in my case.
That works for me. But we got about 50 seconds before Ryan kicks us off. So I appreciate you coming on and stepping in for Michaela. I know she appreciates that too. She's had a rough day.
Not a problem at all.
Yes, and I appreciate that feeling. And tell Miss M I said hello.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Ryan's sitting over here laughing at me because he knows that he's getting ready to boot my ass off the air. I know. He's saying he wouldn't kick me off. Lies. I got 9 seconds and we're still on. All right. I appreciate you coming on and we'll figure out what we're going to do and go from there.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
All righty.
All right.
You bet.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's see. Continue. All right, Ryan. I always like when David Flowers comes on my show. Of course, he could still come on to the chat if he wanted to. Ryan, I know you're not going to kick me off because you love me. So I appreciate my sister tuning in. She calls in. She calls into the show every week because she can't get on the internet, so she ends up calling into my show and listening. Yeah, David Flowers is really cool. You would if you haven't met him in person, I don't think you have. He is, and he can get, I'm sure he can hear me or see me if he gets on Facebook Live, but he is um somewhat skeptic and has some scientific in him as well. So it's perfect. Kimberly said hello, Tina, because I know you can still think she should still be able to hear. But she might be sitting on, I think she's sitting on Ryan's show listening to his show now. So, because Ryan does StreamYard too. But anyway, you know, the Manor House is a trip. So hopefully you can get there. And next time I see David, I'll just buy one of his books for you. And that way you'll have it because I think that you would really like it. It's a good book. It really is. I'll have him sign it for you. I'll have him autograph it for you when I go out there. So we just got to get the tour together. I'm just trying to figure out what weekend I want to go out there because it looks like every weekend I've got so far is, well, the 12th is the cabin. So I'll have to go on there and figure out what day I'm going to go out there. It might be on a Monday. So we'll see. But anyway, I'll be doing Crossroads. I will. I'll be doing Crossroads Thursday night. That's with Teresa Sayers and Jody Nettles. That's Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. But in order for you to see that, you either got to go on the Crossroads page or you got to friend Jody Nettles to be able to see Crossroads. And, but yeah, I'll let you know what's up. But I'm going to get off here because this, like I told y'all, all this from here to right back there, all that is swollen. And I can't, I don't even know why it is. And it's just on that side that I'm having problems with from here to here. So, and I've already taken ibuprofen and Tylenol, and it's not touching it. You're good. It's all good. No problem. You know what? I understand that fully. So it's all good. So anyway, I appreciate you, Kimberly, tuning in, and yeah, everybody else that tuned in. I honestly can't see who's watching my show. I can see Kimberly because she's commenting. So I don't know who else is on. If you're on and you want to put a comment in there so I can acknowledge you, I would appreciate that. That way I'll know who's watching and who's not because I don't know. I think Melissa Grubbs was on. I can see that. If you're still on there, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. And I hope that you're doing better because I know you've been sick for a while. We were talking smack about you, David Flowers. You decided you wanted to come in. Yeah, I can't see. I had to click on the little numbers, the little frowny faces, I think those are. I clicked on those and I can see those, but there was other people on here and I couldn't see who it was. So um David Flowers is still on. He's just in the chat now. So I could have technically, I think what I could have had him do was call the cell phone that I was using. I'm trying to figure this stuff out. I could have had him call the cell phone that I was using, and then we could have just switched on to the cell phone. Yeah, we could have switched on that way. We could have done it that way. And then we could have still talked. I forget I can do that shit sometimes. Sorry. So, yeah, there he is. I know. I forget. It's an accident. But anyway, let me give you the lineup for the rest of the month. I've got the infamous John Stevens, my favorite, one of my favorites. He is my favorite. He does come on the third Saturday, or excuse me, the third Tuesday of every month. But John Stevens is really cool. He showed up this past Friday to our class and just kind of sat and listened, and it was really cool that he came out and supported that. Um, the March 22nd is going to be open mic night, and I'm assuming we'll be doing cards, unless you want to talk, Kimberly, about something. We could do that. And then the 29th of March, I have David Spinks coming on. So that's going to be really cool. I've got my lineup already. I've got, yeah, John Stevens is very supportive. I'm just, and so is David Flowers, and so are you. You know, I mean, I've just got that support, and I'm very grateful for it. But I've got let's see, David Spinks. We're gonna be talking about his new store because he has a new shop in West Virginia. And I can't remember what part of West Virginia it's in, but he's got Bigfoot and alien stuff in there. So I really, really want to go see it. But his store, when I Googled it, is about a good 5 hours from me. It's exactly 5 hours. So yeah, I'd have to have a really, really good car to drive out there. April 5th, I got Chris Garcia coming on, and I think he's doing back to back with me and Ryan. Yeah, yeah, that's what we talked about earlier. I've got Chris Garcia coming on. He's going to be talking with me and Ryan, so he's going to be coming on at 8 o'clock, and then he'll be coming on again to Ryan's show at 9 o'clock. And then the 12th of April, we have Holly Mullins coming on. We're going to be talking talk with spiritual talk with Ryan. That's what we did last month. We're doing it. We're making that a monthly thing, and then of course it goes back to my John Stevens. And then the 26th, I have Tamara Meechan coming on, and she reads tarot cards amongst other things. So she's really cool. She lives right around the corner from my house. But anyway, yeah, day trip, 5 hours. Yeah, it's a 5 hour drive there. So yeah, when things get in order, I would like to go to David Spinks' shop because he said he was going to do some stuff online, but I don't know if he's went online yet. But he's got a really cool alien light up jar that I would like to purchase. So anyway. All right, you guys, I'm going to take another ibuprofen, I guess, for my ear because I don't know. It hurts. Yeah, you know what? I have not been to St. Albans. I have not been there. As sad as that sounds, but it's true. When I Reiki it, it's extremely hot. So there's definitely something going on with this side of my neck and my ear. It's terrible. So I think I'm going to take some aspirin and call it a night because it goes from here to here and then radiates to here. So it's back here and it's swollen back here. This is swollen, that's swollen, and it hurts in between my shoulder blades. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, when we get your car up and running. Been to see, I've never been. There's a lot of places I haven't been because I just um did stuff by myself. Like I would go to Yorktown, Williamsburg, my normal familiar places, and with you, Old House Woods, and now the Manor House, the cabin on 360. I've been to Pamela Park a few times, you know. Yeah, that would be cool. Go to St. Albans. Am I saying it right? Albans? Yeah, we still got to go to Belgrove. We haven't done that yet. I want to go where John Sullivan's at. Yeah, we can plan those road trips because I would love to go to places like that. The only thing is with my car, sometimes I'm just uncertain about the um I don't know. Sometimes I'm reluctant. It's been to Indiana, I think 3 times. It's been to Ocean City 4 times. I just get reluctant with that. So yeah, we still gotta. I don't want to be stranded on the side of the road somewhere with my Toyota. So yeah, we gotta definitely do Belgrove because that was something that we were supposed to do when it got. Remember in December, I have AAA. As a matter of fact, I got to pay them before my thing runs out. I've got the whole month of March. Yeah, I keep AAA, but still, it's just the whole fact of if something was to happen. Yeah, I got AAA. Yep. When my car malfunctioned on the way home from Henrico, and I say malfunctioned because it malfunctioned. All the lights came on in the vehicle. I went to my girlfriend's Carol's house. I sat there trying to figure out what's going on. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I ended up having to call AAA. The tow truck guy had to come out, and then I had to take my car. They towed it all the way to Chandler, and then Brandon, my mechanic, looked at it, and there was nothing wrong with the car. So y'all tell me. He said nothing was wrong with it, but every single one of those lights came on when I was driving past a certain park. It's like a park in New Kent. It's kind of new, um, but there's something in those woods because every time I go by it, I'm drawn to it, and I need to. I really need to find out the background history of that particular park. It's like a park that they put in, and you can walk up all these big hills. It's in New Kent County, off of what is it, 33. I can't think of the name of it, but I want to know about that park because that is where my car malfunctioned at as I was driving past that park. Blonde boy wants you to stay. Blondie boy wants you to stay. Please. Blondie boy, I'll tell you what, I try to find him in here and she's only showing me half. He just better not be ugly. That's all I gotta say. Don't be ugly. Yeah. I only get Blondie when I run my necrophonics app, but this is the thing. I know that spirit can manifest and pull stuff out of another dimension and give it to me. So I am expecting my boyfriend, my spirit boyfriend, to give me a gold coin. I'm waiting. I haven't received any presents from him yet, and I know that he can give me one because I know that spirit pulls stuff out all the time. And you know, when I go to the cabin on 360 and I do my um Reiki, when I was doing Reiki there were pennies on the floor that I know I didn't leave there, and they wasn't there when I got up there because I analyze everything before I set all my equipment up because I have to Reiki everything and make sure it has nice flow to it. Yeah, I don't know. It does have an Indian name. Hold on, let me Google and see if it'll pop up because the internet has just really sucked. Should I put park in New Kent County? It does have a name in it. It starts with a W. Let's see, it's not that one. It's where you can walk at, and it's right there off of 33. But there's a patch of woods there that is like open. It's almost like it's a pine tree type forest, I guess. Here it is. Wahrani, Waharni, Wanari Trails, Warani Nature Trail. Wait, that's it. It's not in Quinton, but that is the name of it. But there's a patch of woods there that um okay. I'm taking Oh yeah, I like little woodpeckers. They're cute. Yeah, it's that park, but and it's not in the actual park part, but like alongside of, if you're driving past it coming from 64, it's the park first, and then right after that is like a patch of open woods, and that's where I sent a bunch of stuff out. I would love to go there and run EVPs, but it would probably be contaminated because of all the cars. But I know that there's something there. I pick it up every time I drive past it, and I'm drawn to those woods. I'm drawn to them. We might have to just take a walk off the trails. I wonder if you can do that because it's really pretty. I just don't want to go there by myself being a female. Somebody'd have to go with me. But I think that there's something there, just like I think that there's stuff at Newport News Park too. Because when I went there, I got an EVP. I felt like something was following me in the park, and I know my mom told me when she went to the park one time she saw a Civil War soldier there. See, I didn't know you could walk down to the water. I must not. Last time when I went there, I must not have walked far enough in that park. But I think me and the boys, when we got on the trail, we hung a right, and it took us up this big, gigantic hill. I mean, huge hill, and I was tired by the time I got done. So we'll have to go back out there because it is a nice place and it stays crowded all the time. Yeah, you're right about that. Newport News Park, crack hidden dead bodies. Yeah, I won't go. I won't go in the trails by myself there. Nope. I'll never forget the time my dad had taken a walk out there, and um, because he used to walk alone there, and there was a girl that had been found when he took his walk. She had been raped, so raped and killed and dumped there. So yeah. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to get off because my ear is hurting. My head hurts. My shoulder hurts. Everything hurts. So I will see y'all next Tuesday with the infamous John Stevens. We're going to be talking to wherever he's been to. See, even my calendar wants to kick me out. So something's up with my phone. Yep, John Stevens will be back next week. So anyway, I'm going to get off and take some aspirin and feel like putting peroxide down in here. So anyway, I will holler at y'all later. Yeah, it is. I haven't been much of a nice person today. I will. Yeah, it's all swollen on that side. You're right. And it hurts on that side too. It's very painful. So, all right. Smooches, thank you. Y'all have a great night. I appreciate it.